Although we are in a fortunate place as a territory, the recent Watson Lake events, I think, have helped put things into perspective for us. We need to be aware of how quickly COVID can come into our lives. We can go from the current state of a few to no active cases to a surge of activity and spread in one or more areas of Yukon. COVID is an opportunist, looking for a way to enter and then a way to spread. We must avoid giving it any opportunity to take hold and to spread. And how do we do that? We all know, of course, by following the Safe 6 rules. We could easily hold 10 major gatherings and see no consequences and think we have licked this virus. And then that we could do it again. We got away with it. Why not another time? It's easy to be seduced by chance and good fortune and the randomness of spreading events. 10 times we may be lucky, but it might be the 11th time that we get into trouble. Trouble that we've seen in interior BC, in northern Saskatchewan, in many areas of Manitoba, in Newfoundland, many places in Ontario and Quebec and Alberta. Prevention is for certain our best medicine against COVID, and we know how to prevent it. So the Safe 6 one more time. Maintain physical distancing, keeping 2 meters away from everyone who's not a member of your social bubble. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water or use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Stay home if you're feeling sick. Follow the social and the organized gathering guidelines and respect the limitations on group size. Limit travel to rural communities and be respectful when you're there. Self-isolate or quarantine if you've returned to Yukon and have been outside of our bubble in the last 14 days, or if you've been in contact with someone diagnosed with COVID-19. As Yukoners, we know how to live the winter. We need to get our share of outdoor activities, and all our gatherings over winter should be careful, small, planned, and deliberate. Remember the numbers for social gatherings. 10 indoors and preferably sticking to your household and social bubble. 50 outdoors and always spaced. For formal or organized seated gatherings, we have guidelines, and I encourage you to refer to those. It's in our best interest and in our community's interest to follow Safe 6 and ensure that we're taking the necessary precautions to protect ourselves and our loved ones. When we let our guard down, COVID will enter quietly and before we know it, explode into an outbreak. We need to continue to avoid that possibility.